Hey guys, it's me, Van, and we're back for yet another episode of High School Romance. Apologize I haven't been getting to record lately because I've been busy with school and gaming in my free time without recording. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. I wonder what Selena has to talk to me about. She hasn't mentioned anything yet during gym. Granted, we've been running, so there hasn't been much time to talk. You're getting even better at this. You were ahead of me for a little bit there. Too bad you couldn't pull through to the end, because your stamina is literally insane. I'll take that as a compliment. God. Anyway, I'll talk to you later today, alright? God damn it. Right, I'll be at my dorm. See you there. How can she still be running off? Hey Shoji, thanks for meeting up with me. You're already here? Where did you think I was going? We said we were going to meet up here.
Hey, wake up.
I guess friends just let themselves in. I know we agreed to meet up, but still, I'll have to be extra careful about that. I was just surprised, so what did you want to talk about again? Kind of already prepped you for this, so I hope you warmed up to the idea. If not, I'm going to have to come up with another speech, or maybe just grope you enough to convince you. Lena, you pervert. Grope me? After school on Wednesday, Miss Rowan's holding track tryouts for this year. I wanted you to come. Really, if she wanted me to try out, wouldn't she have said something about it? At this point, I don't think she really has to. It's pretty obvious that you're talented enough to make it. The only reason you have to try out is to be fair to the other girls. So why wouldn't you try out? I did want to get involved in clubs and activities. This might actually be a good opportunity, and I'll get to spend some more time with Selena. No, don't do it! I think some people would be jealous if someone threatened them at being the best. Selena just seems to like the competition, even if it ends up beating her. Granted, I haven't actually won a race against her yet, so I don't know. Alright, count me in. I'll give it my best. Ahaha, you're so serious. You're going to get in, silly. Some of the girls you run past in gym all the time are also part of the track team. So, don't pull a tortoise in the hair, but you don't need to worry much about it. I'm glad you're part of the team. Tryouts are at the sports field after class. We won't have to run Wednesday during gym either, so we can be at our best. I think it'll be good for you. I'll see you there. What? There are so many girls here. No, I guess even underclassmen try out for the team. I didn't even think about that. Is track really so popular, or are there just not a lot of other clubs here? Selena sounded so confident about my getting in, but now I'm not so sure. Shoji, over here. You made it. Ready? I guess so. Don't look so nervous. There's nothing to it. Just run like your life depends on it. Like you're trying to catch the ice cream truck, or being chased by a serial killer with a hockey mask. Or like all the girls behind you want to rip off your clothes. What made you think of that example? You're right, that last one wouldn't be so terrible. God damn it, it's not what I meant. Come on, let's go line up. Alright, I could do this, there's nothing to it. I do it every other day in gym class. Ready, set. This is so much tighter than usual. Some of the underclassmen really are quick. That gap, that's terrible. Finally. Most of them have fallen behind. There's one just on my heels, though. I don't like the look she's been giving me. And, of course, Selena's in the lead. Whoa, she just tripped. I'm still going for Leia, so I'm gonna finish the race and be a dick. I can't stop. I hope she's okay, but this is a race. Selena's probably been on the team every year. I never have. I have to prove myself. I'm sure she'll be back up and on her feet in only a few seconds. Knowing her, she'll still probably beat me. I can't believe I actually came in first out of everyone here. I wonder what happened to Selena. Congratulations, Shoji. Oh, are you okay? I'm fine, I just scraped my hand a little. Well, that and maybe my pride. I'm sorry. I saw you go down, but it's fine. What kind of competitor would you be if you didn't try to win? Anyway, I think we'll both get on the team. I still managed to come in third. How did she pull that off? Anyway, I'll still see you during track meets, right? Well, we don't even know that yet. See you around. The track meet was enough excitement for me this week. Miss Rowan read the new track team members' names over the intercom the next morning. Selena and I both made it. Since then, we've been having meetings pretty regularly. Between that and gym, I'm pretty worn out. I'm glad it's Friday already. Just one more day of classes, and then I can actually rest for a couple days. May I please have your attention for the morning announcements? As many of you are aware, our festival weekend is quickly approaching. Festival weekend? I hadn't heard about this. Setting up a booth or exhibition can earn you extra grade points. You will have 1 week to prepare, so please make use of this weekend. Festival begins next Friday, prior to our first term break. Further information will be provided on handouts which can be obtained from your class representative. Please review these for the submission guidelines. I look forward to your many wonderful submissions. Let's make this year's festival our best one yet. I'm sure Hoshi will have to participate. She doesn't really need the extra credit, but it would be expected of her. I don't really need any extra points either, and I don't know what I would put together if I did. It doesn't look too specific, as long as there's some academic or school-related topic. I'll keep the handout, but I don't think I'll be doing anything for it. I'd rather focus on my studies. Shoji, you heard the announcement this morning, right? About the festival? Yes, that one. If you're working alone, it's a really big project to finish in a week, on top of schoolwork. I was wondering if you wanted to lend a hand. Not to worry, though. I already started preparing the materials since I knew it was coming up. Of course she did. So, I just need some help putting the actual booth together. There are actually prizes for the best exhibit, but really, I just want to make an impression. Good exhibit reflects well on the class, even if it is a school-wide event. The competition never really stops. Unfortunately, you would be right in the assessment. So, in the interest of our class, I'd really appreciate your help. I'm not surprised there either. You'll help me, won't you? Uh-oh, we'd better hurry and get to gym. Do you know what we're doing there today? I'll make you copies of our festival materials afterwards. Wait, I didn't even get to agree. Oh well, it's not like I have anything better to do than help Hoshi. Hey Shoji. What are you doing in here? I just finished changing. But barely, that could have been bad. Listen, I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to ask you something. You know about the festival coming up, right? We get to pick what we make an exhibit on. And if you weren't already planning on doing anything, I thought we could make one about track and field. It's fitting since we're both on the team, right? I think it would be really cool. If we do it well enough, it might show up all those other sports who think they're better than us. Just because we don't use a ball doesn't mean we're not good at sport. In a good sport, God. Maybe I'm just bitter. Still, I'd love to hear any ideas you have for it. We better go, though. I don't want to end up doing gym in my underwear. See you there. Out there. But wait, I'm supposed to help them both? Why does everyone just assume I'm going to agree? Oh man, what do I do? Oh no, I'm going to be late for gym. Well, later than normal. After both Selena and Hoshi asked me to help with their projects, they didn't mention it again. But now I just woke up to 2 messages on my phone. They both want me to meet them after class today to help. I don't have to favor either one of them, but what choice do I have? So who do I help? I'm gonna go ahead and help Hoshi. Hoshi did ask me first, and she already has a lot of responsibilities being class rep. I should help her. Thank you for agreeing to help me with this. I decided to focus on an academic topic, but I also wanted something that's going to attract people's attention. So I'm documenting the differences in nonverbal communication between men and women. I think it'll work well because I can approach it from an educational standpoint, but have lots of visuals. We can use body language examples from popular boy band singers. Though I don't know too much about those. We could also have a poster called "What's He Trying to Tell You?" That should be really popular with the girls, and if it's academically based, the teachers should approve. Why this topic of all things? Is she if she inspects my body language too hard, she might just find me out. I never even thought about something like that. Is it really all that different between genders? That can certainly be part of the hypothesis. From what general knowledge I have about the subject, yes, but I haven't actually studied it. Will you help me research it? I've already agreed, so I guess I don't have a choice. Sure, I'm not sure where to start. If we have time, it would be good to conduct some of our own research. For now, though, let's head to the library. I'm sure we can find credible articles that have been published. Can't we just use a search engine? Of course not. We need academic articles, not a top 10 list from some random blog. I wonder if everyone else is putting this much effort into it. The whole school is talking about the upcoming festivals. It's a nice change of pace from worrying about tests and exams. But there's still something I can't stop worrying about. The fact that both Selena and Hoshi expect me to help them today. I don't like having to choose between them, but their projects are too different. I'd be useless if I tried to help them both at the same time. We'd never get anything done. So who should I help today? Well, based on what Shoji just said and the fact that Hoshi would probably need more help, I'd go and help Hoshi. I'm really glad you showed up. Can you do me a favor? Can you look at these pictures and tell me what you think the people are feeling? The faces have been blurred out, so you can't see the expression at all. You have to tell strictly from their posture. Since I'm doing a study of body language, I'm making this into a game of sorts. It'll be informational, but fun too. People can see how good they are at reading body language. Sure, I can look over these. Also, make sure to note the differences between male and female body language. That's the hypothesis of the whole exhibit, so we need to include it in all aspects of the booth. This doesn't seem too hard. Then we need to make copies of these pictures for everyone in the school, just in case. That's a lot of copies. Now that it's the middle of the week, the projects are all over the place. Some of the girls who were procrastinating are in a panic now. I bet they're the ones who needed extra points the most. The tension is pretty high. I hope Hoshi and Selena are both doing okay. Now that I think about it, I haven't told either of them I was going to help today. Who should I help today? And gonna go with the same one, Hoshi. It's hard to believe it's Wednesday already. I stayed up so late doing homework last night I can barely concentrate. On a positive note, however, I have most of the exhibit's research completed. Can you help me glue these pictures onto the poster board? Sure, no problem. So which one do you think is the cutest? What? Which of these boys? To attract people to my body language exhibit, I use celebrities from popular boy bands. Which do you think is cutest? Their faces are blurred out. But you know what they look like, don't you? Just from their bodies? Isn't that a little creepy if you do? I don't really follow that kind of thing. I don't have much of an opinion, really. Really? Neither do I. But I know a lot of other girls talk about it a lot. I thought maybe you did too. No, not really. Shoji? You've glued your hand to the poster. Way to go, Shoji. What? This is the last day to work on the exhibits for the festival. I heard rumors about some girls not getting any sleep because they worked through the night. I hope neither Hoshi or Selena had to do that. We'll have to actually set up the exhibit today and make sure everything looks right. That'll probably take a lot of time, though. I won't be able to help both of them. I haven't been able to help both of them at all, anyway. Who should I help set up their exhibit? And Hoshi. Shoji, I'm relieved you came. Setting up this body language exhibit is difficult. Can you give me a hand? These posters need to go on the screen behind us, and we're going to need a table out front here for the papers. I also made little booklets for how to read a guy's body language. Do you like them? You mean you made little guides for people to figure out that I'm actually a boy? What a nice idea. It must have taken you a while. Not really. I just made one, and the rest of the copies was copying and stapling. They're not very large. Thank you for helping me. This would be a huge project otherwise, and I do want everything to look good. Don't worry about it. Besides, you were so prepared, it's not like we really need to rush. That's true. I feel bad for some of the girls who got a slow start. But I guess that's their own fault. So, you didn't want to make an exhibit yourself? No, that seemed like a lot of work, and I would rather just help out. I don't need the points anyway, and you have to put something together as a class representative. It's only right that I help you. You're very kind, Shoji. When we're done, I think this will look great. I didn't have to get up as early since the festival is today and we get a break from classes. But I better get going all the same. I don't want to miss anything. From what I saw while setting up the booth, there's going to be a lot to see. I couldn't tell what some of the stalls were then, but by now everything will be set up. Who's that? Uh-oh. Maybe Hoshi or Selena need my help. I hope it's not an emergency. Good morning, Shoji. I hope I didn't wake you up. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. No, I was up. Never seen her dressed like this before. She always dresses so formally around school. I guess it's a special occasion because of the festival. Well, I'd hope so. I know you like your skirt, but I don't really expect you to sleep in it. Then why did she ask that in the first place? Are you dressed up to go to the festival today too? Yes, I was planning on it. Wonderful. It's good to see you're taking an interest in school activities. Well, it's what everyone else is doing today. The festival was actually what I came by to ask you about. I was wondering if you'd like to go with me. She wants to go with me? Like a date? No, I'm probably reading too much into this. Unless you already made plans with someone else. No, I didn't make any plans. But accompanying the principal? Won't that look suspicious after? Well, what should I tell her? Well, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm actually gonna remember what the hell my save was on. Alright, so I actually managed to talk to some of the developers of this game. The one developer mentioned to me about in the, I posted a discussion about I'd actually wanted possibly a sequel or DLC to this, and he actually talked to me. He said that he's writing the script for the next one, and that once the writing is done, they'll get the artist work on it after the current game that they're working on. So, on that note, I'm gonna leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.